In this video, I'm going to show you how to replace the spark plugs on this BMW 325xi. Let's get into it. Just going to take this cover off. I'm just going to use a pick, gently pry that open like that. Those clips off. And we can pull those wires out, just like that. Using a T30 socket, take these screws, loosen them up. And they are caged, so they're not going to pull out, but you just got to loosen them all the way. Just grab this and it slides right out. And this cover right here, just going to take the cap off, the oil fill cap, set that aside. There should be two little caps over these nuts. If you use a small screwdriver or a pick, you can get underneath there, pop those off. This vehicle doesn't have those. Then use a 10mm socket, take the nuts out. Just use a magnet, take those out. Just grab this cover, slide it up, and out of the way. To take the coil out, I'm just going to disconnect the connector, slide that off, and just slide that lock up using a 10mm socket. Take these bolts out. Just grab the coil, twist it back and forth a little bit, and slide it out. Just take a blowgun with some compressed air. Just clean out any of the sleeve where the spark plug is. You don't want anything falling into the engine. Now I'm using a 5/8 spark plug socket. And loosen up the spark plug. Carefully slide it out. Take the new spark plug, slide it in the socket, and gently slide it down the tube. Tighten it by hand first. And we'll torque it to 22 foot-pounds. Take the coil, slide it in, put the bolts in. And snug those down. That's good. Take the connector, slide that up, the lock up. And then push it in and then push down on the lock. You can do the same with the other ones. On the coils on the two ends, the front and also the back, there is ground straps, so keep in mind you have to add the ground strap on top of the coil in between the coil and the bolt. So keep that in mind. I'll put the cover on, slide that in place, put the nuts in. Get those started. We'll tighten those down. If you have those caps, you want to put those on now. Put the oil cap on. And I'll put this cover on. Slide it in place. Make sure the weather strip goes over. That looks good there. Get all those bolts started. Tighten these down. the wiring, slide that in place. Take the cover, line that up. Make sure that's locked down, that's good. Take the cabin filter, line that up. Looks good. And this cover, it's gonna go on top. Push it in. Push down the wing nut and twist it. And you're good to go.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.